Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler 2020 as Vietnam. Last time we were kind of in a slight dilemma of what exactly we should do from this point on. Should we attack the capital of Myanmar, or should we head to the village of Prome? We'll just call it Prome from now on. But I guess in the end we may have no choice because the Indian forces, the Indian Navy is gonna come in, and I kind of have a sinking feeling that perhaps they might also begin trying to land some of their troops somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know, but I better send out a spy. So that is espionage. You check here just in case. Meanwhile, we're just gonna wait a little bit for reinforcements, and oh yeah, I gotta build up more industry, particularly the agriculture. So I'm not gonna be doing the carefulness I keep doing to see how much we can produce initially with just one farm. I'm just gonna fill everything out as best I can. Also include hydroponics over here as well. Next up is here, fill those out. I'll partially fill those out. Include hydroponics. Fill this area as well. Hydroponics as well. Oh, right, we cannot make any farms here. So I'll make that pure hydroponics for the first time. Okay, that's done, but also I'll build a new railway to connect to these places. I meant railways. Thank you. Connect here, you here, towards... I suppose connect to this base. Same could be said for some of the other somewhat isolated areas as well. So that's already connected. Now for this railway to connect to here, along with Hangzhou. Okay, that's fine. Now for these farms, along with the uranium mines we have. Move up. I don't know what I just did there. I guess we can connect to here, then connect to there. And that's about it. But I have yet to connect this area to something. And just to be safe, I will be reconnecting any places just to be safe. Okay, so with that, we're just gonna deploy now, and okay. Okay, so here's the Indian Navy. Destroyers, frigates. Not a lot of information. A patrol ship and along with a Miko by under the flag of Greater Malaysia in this case. Okay, where are you going? First off, go around to surround Prome. I didn't mean go that way, I meant go this way. There we go. Now concentrate attack. And now we're gonna attack with the rest of the Air Force. Whatever Air Force we have, that is. Why are you retreating? Oh my god. Well, the one-time moment to try and conquer it from it, and these tanks decide to just do a backward retreat. Again. Seriously, I never understood this strange attack pattern, retreat pattern in the first place, and I never will. They always seem to retreat in the most stupid areas, particularly getting themselves clogged up and make me waste more and more money, so to speak, in the treasury to build extras. All these T-80s and T-90s, whatever. I just don't get it. And why are you all just there? Okay. Okay, seriously, just get over here. Rearm. Now, what else? Alright. Frigates, corvettes. Alright. Still not so sure whether or not India's gonna launch an attack. Now, as for you guys, will you please head back to the battlefield you just abandoned? Seriously. Alright, will you retreat? Would you get back in Thailand if you want to? You go back to Thailand if you want. And now all that's left is a Hongnu. And they're gonna get stuck. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now head over here immediately. All you guys retreat if you want. But you head over here and there's a Indian carrier. See if you can gather as much territory. I could send a vessel, but the journey is gonna be a bit long. Slightly. I have a submarine. That's not enough. Yeah, all I have is a submarine, along with a particular patrol ship that's stuck. Okay, the recon, I guess we could just move up a little bit. Also to expand the territory. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. I don't want India landing here. That's right, stay away. This is our land now. Now, some garrisons here, huh? Lack of supplies, understandable. Now, what's over here? Ooh, that's not good. A full garrison. These barracks are not going to be finished yet. Entrench there. One garrison's going to be easily taken out. But we just lost some territory. And some research centers are finished. Blah, blah, blah. Why not? I'm not sure if they're gonna land somewhere else, maybe up here. Nothing we can do about that if that did happen. So, it's our India, but this is our land now. But slowly, supplies are gonna be coming in rather, well, slowly. And I don't know if maybe our access will be blocked anyway. Yeah. Would be easier if I send a ship. But, well, I do have a destroyer, but can it reach all the way on the other side? I guess we'll find out. Okay, entrench there. You stay here. On the other hand, just expand a little bit, I guess. So yeah, I was a little greedy when it comes to territorial gains, but hey, India's war is supposed to be against Bangladesh, not Myanmar. So yeah, that's my only small excuse, if you can even call it. But anyway, at least this land's now ours, but it's not really well supplied at the moment. I do have supply depots being built, but they are going to be slow. I guess I have no choice but to go to Maximum DEFCON 1. Anyway, the barracks here are finished. So reserve, I guess. Okay, I thought I put it at 1. Well, at least mostly Myanmar's garrisons are going to get destroyed. One by one, at least. But I am going to have to send more reinforcements. Let's see. Social spendings as it is. Taxes, I'll reduce that by... Oh, down to 30% now. Alright. Everybody's garrisoned at Pro-Man now. Okay, you get up there. Probably reserve anyway. More military fabrication facilities are done. Research center, radar, and another research center. So we're gonna have more stuff to research. Hopefully. Tech level, on the other hand, is still only $3 million. So that's a slight disappointment. And there goes one of India's ships. But I guess in the end we're just gonna move up somewhere else. Particularly these. One industrial facility and oil field and other wind power sources. Those could be nice to have. Our mighty tank army is just gonna push forward. Rather easily, I might add. I don't know where you're going, but you might as well just head in this direction. Also, just in case. There we go. Well, once again, I'm probably going to build a railway to connect this area. That should be enough. So, yeah, that's enough. With that, I could move here. This recon probably is amphibious, so these guys as well. Probably gain this little land here. Here's the rest of the Indian landing forces. And one by one, sorry, can't seem to speak for some reason. We're slowly whittling down the garrison numbers, except for the full garrisons that are in the capital, of course. Alright, you're moving up slowly and gaining more territory now. Whether or not if India would get pushed back, I don't know. Or lose territory here, I don't know as well. Get over here. So we're expanding a bit quickly. No information here, so I better send a spy, maybe, well, one of my spies somewhere else. You move a little closer between the metropolis of Yangon and the village of Pegu. Just to be safe. Okay, that's another garrison that's not fully taken out, but close enough. Okay, you tanks are just sitting here. No garrisons? Or wait, they're just deployed because of my presence of my tanks. Okay then. Send on my Air Force, and what do you want, Philippines? Why not? Speaking of which, capacity's at max. Stock is kind of high, but not currently, so I'm gonna lock up my minister from overusing the munitions. They're too damaged, I'm gonna retreat. The Air Force has kind of failed. So, perhaps a retreat is in order. I could build an airfield here, just to be safe. You guys get over here. Guess my attack helicopters could hit toward make Tila again. Okay, only 4 garrisons in Basian. And there's a naval fabrication here, but it does look like if Myanmar falls, Greater Malaysia might take that. Okay, but it's kind of proof of how tough Myanmar is. And checking their supplies, it's still plentiful. Especially, I'm guessing, no, agriculture? Just agriculture stuff? Where? Okay. That's it? That's all they have? Well, the only military land fabrications are here in Yangon. And in this metropolis, only petrol power plants? Nothing in Pegu. And that's it. So, I guess only the capital, in some way, is still trying to produce more munitions, but it's kind of non-existent at this point. Almost. But we could try to move northward a little bit, just to gain more territory. Well, conquering this area probably would be the best choice anyway. Huh, a ranger, huh? Okay, would you please get on that island and take it a little bit? You move up a little. Now turn around and just entrench. Okay, this might prove to be more difficult than I thought. Naval nuclear reactors, multi-stage rockets, ICBMs. Yeah. More research centers are done. Just to be safe, I will could probably build more industrial facilities, but nah, I'm not gonna waste any more. Okay, that's enough, retreat. Or turn around, I mean. Domestic approval rating's gone down. Not surprised about that. Even though life should have been much better by now. But for some reason it looks like it isn't. Well, I could increase taxes just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, you guys actually stay there so we don't lose that village we just took. Okay, Bolivia, what do you want? 7 days of $52.3 million. I suppose why not? Since they are at war with Brazil. And Brazil has no allies. That sucks for them, as they're at war with almost the entire South American continent. Speaking of which, okay. California, you're bankrupt, of course. Colorado, I don't know how you're still alive. What do you want, Hong Kong? I'll still accept. Any other wars going on? Technically, yes, but not directly against each other. Africa? Burkina Faso is still around. The Congo Democratic Republic is not going to make any advances, let alone against Angola. But for the first time, they are actually allies with Angola. Huh. Ethiopia looking even more sadder, although it does look like they may have regained some land. Briefly, of course. It probably wouldn't be long before they just collapse. It's the end of Ethiopia in the end. What else? Milan and South Germany are still at war. South Germany always close to reaching toward the capital of Milan, but never get a chance. Not even Milan's capture of South Germany's capital of Mukin. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Serbia, of course, once again, gonna get conquered by Bulgaria or even Romania. Poland, I guess Kaliningrad will lose in the long run. Moscow, meanwhile, need I say more of this mess of a territorial look? So, what else? In the Middle East, nothing. Not even Iran's war against Kuwait and Saudi Arabia has gone well. And that's about it. Except for India's war against Pakistan and most of their neighbors. Oh, Thailand! So you finally decided to help. Kind of. M41A3s, huh? But where are you going? Okay, so now they're gonna attack Tonggu, it seems. Although... Yikes. Okay, how much supplies do they have now? Almost none. Well, I guess I could try and help out take Tonggu if I want to, but... they're getting wiped out. Okay, turn around. Also need to build a railway to connect to that. But also build a new military base here if I could, but... or not. We'll see in the long run. If we capture this area, then that would be nice, so I could build maybe another naval base somewhere else, so we can have a naval presence here. Also, where's my destroyer? I swear I sent it out somewhere. Hey? Oh. Somehow I didn't realize. Well, that was embarrassing. Anyway, time to have our naval presence here, including the capturing of territory. Slightly move south. Only 4 garrisons, but I'm not gonna take the risk. Most of the armies are a bit damaged. Got a lot of engineers. Mostly back on the Chinese mainland. I'll deploy most of the army, but not everyone. And now to see if we can gather enough forces to try and take the capital. Probably not, but hopefully our air power might be enough. Oh, and continuous sabotage in Cambodia. I'm trying as hard as I can to provoke Cambodia to declare war, just so we could have some sort of excuse to conquer them, but you never know. It probably wouldn't work in the long run anyway. So with that, gather more forces. My air force is a little bit damaged. We're constantly not fully destroying the garrisons here, unfortunately. These units are a little too close. Okay. Yeah, it does look like we may need more a lot more of our ground forces to help, including a little bit more air power. But as for army, really? They attempted to counterattack? Well, that's interesting to see. But immediately got taken out. So we'll just keep gathering more forces. Sending out the reinforcements. Hopefully. Oh, and more of our air-powered help. Okay, we slightly damaged the garrisons here. Not a whole lot. What else? What's our production, though? 32 aircraft. Most are not going to be done anyway. The army. A lot. Navy. Well. Our first battleship is almost done. 3 more days. As for the other 2, however, it's still going to take a while. Missiles? Well, we have plenty. Still, wait a minute. No. I'm not gonna bother. There's no option to allow him to keep building more and more missiles. Unfortunately, so I may have to manually get him to build or start building more missiles anyway, eventually. More of our industrial facilities are almost done. How's Hong Kong's navy? Growing ever larger with more transports being built. Taiwan still have a presence here, obviously, along with a small force here, including the rest of the former North Chinese Navy. What else? Korea still deployed since they're at war with Myanmar. Us as well. But what about Central Siberia? Our economy is recovering. Eastern Siberia's economy has also recovered, so that's good news for them. Japan doesn't look like there's much change. Their debt is still massive. Alright, we got more reinforcements here. Just gotta entrench them somewhere. Okay, we're damaging some of the garrisons, but not enough. I don't know if I should send out my air force to just bomb these garrisons that are in the way. Yeah, it looks like it can work since they're somewhat out of range. Against all the other garrisons. Still, we're gonna have to deal with a pretty annoying fight at the capital. Supply depots are still not gonna be done, unfortunately. Not for another 57 days. And I'm still eagerly awaiting the day... Oh, the battleship's almost done. Come on. It's 8 p.m., 10 p.m. And there she is. Our first battleship is finally finished. And currently not supplied. For now. But, yeah. Our first battleship. That's one naval power. That's one naval weapon. Most other nations might tremble in fear of the guns in question. So after that long construction of the Iowa class, it's time to build some destroyers now. On negative trend. Why is it still in... Oh, right, because of our war. Okay, you move up a little bit somewhere else. Our battleship is now out in open waters, sort of. But I'm gonna redeploy it somewhere else. Somewhere up in China itself, I guess. Or... I don't know. Shanghai would be nice, so reserve him there. And there she goes. Okay, we have a larger army presence with more coming in. Still arriving at least. Hopefully this could be enough to take the capital. Yeah, especially with the slight help of the Air Force. However, many of them are damaged, so I gotta get them repaired fast. Oh, and send my heavy supply trucks somewhere else. I really don't want to get them into the fight. Okay, you move back okay, this destroyer may need to go move back a little bit. I could have sent the battleship here to help, but probably not. More reinforcements. And we're just gonna keep gathering and more. But I'm kind of a little over the time limit I wanted to do, so I'm gonna stop right here. So it was interesting to see how much territory we got, and denying India any land grab, with the exception of the territories of the water territory, unfortunately. But look at this. Our forces are gathering. We're gonna get ready for the attack onto the capital itself, although I might have to do some rearrangements of the entrenched units to concentrate on the capital anyway. But hopefully it might be enough. I could also attack this city, but it's kind of a waste of time. I'd rather just concentrate on the capital and see what territories we may gain. I'm pretty sure Thailand might gain a little territory here, I think. Maybe even Tonggu, I guess. Malaysia, well, they might get Yangon. It's possible. I really would like to just get this war done and over with, but I could change strategy and just try and gain the territory here if I can. Or just hit the capital. Once again, slight dilemma. Capture the capital to end this war, or just head somewhere else and gain more territory. Because I'm pretty sure we're only gaining this much, but the rest of the stuff here might be under Malaysia. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed this, and see you again in the next episode.